Hey guys, Richie Rich here again. Yeah, so it's your bro Richie Rich here again. Tonight in this video is now part 2 on the Ford Ranchero, and tonight I am on the Gen 2 Ranchero, known as the Falcon Ranchero, from 1960 to 1965. So let's get started. So overview: production 60-65. Assembly is at the same location, Lorain, Ohio, and Buenos Aires, Argentina. I believe that's the capital of Argentina. I'm not 100% sure. Let me take a look. I think it is. I'm not too sure. Wait. Oh, it is. It's a Buenos Aires, the capital and largest city of Argentina. Ow. So Buenos Aires, capital of Argentina. Body and chassis next. It's related to these three Fords: the Falcon, Fairlane, and Econoline. Econoline. I can't pronounce it correctly. That last one, I don't know. Anyways, powertrain for the motor, we got five of them, three inline sixes and two V8s. So starting off with the inline sixes, we got a 2.4 liter, 144, 2.8 liter, 170, and a 3.3 liter, 200. All three are thrift power inline sixes. Now we got the V8s. Both of them. So we got only two: the 4.3 liter 260 and 4.7 liter 289 Windsor V8s. Transmission, we got a 3-speed 4-speed manual and a 3-speed cruise-o-matic, and then another 3-speed that's a C4. Both of those 3 speeds are automatics. Dimensions is next: wheelbase 2791 millimeters, 109.9, well, 110 inches if you round up for wheelbase. Length 4801 millimeters, almost, so around 189, well, 190 inches for length. Width 1778 millimeters, dead on straight at 70 inches. Curb weight 2475 pounds, 1123 kilos. Not too bad. That's pretty light for a truck. That's pretty good. All right, moving on. So, for the Gen 2 Falcon Ranchero 60-65. So in 1960, the start or the very early 60s, the Ranchero became much smaller. The Ranchero became much smaller based on Ford's compact Falcon, specifically the two-tone, not two-tone, sorry, the two-door sedan, sorry, delivery variant. The popularity of small econ so the popularity of small economical cars like the VW Beetle or VW Bug perpetrated a shift in thinking among the three largest American manufacturers. 1959 had the intro of the 1960 Falcon, along with the 60 Chevy Corvair and Chevy Corvair and Plymouth Valiant, a pickup version of the VW Bus, and a van based on the Chevy Corvair were offered as well. Um, the the economic recession of the late 50s also certainly played a role. Ford believed the market wanted a more practical vehicle, one much lighter, and cheaper than a full-sized pickup. And indeed the Rancheros sold well in this incarnation, now marketed in print as the Falcon Ranchero. The new vehicle's standard power plant was an economical 2.4 liter 144 inline 6 in 1961. During the early 60s, the 2.8 liter 170 inline 6 was offered. So in 61, the 2.8 liter 170 inline 6 was offered. And in 63, 2 years later, the optional 4.3 liter 260 V8 was offered in addition to the 2.4 and 2.8 liter inline sixes. The two-speed Ford-O-Matic Auto offered between 1960 and 63, or the three-speed C4 Cruise-O-Matic could be ordered, as could a three-speed manual. The Ranchero had an 800-pound load capacity. Three almost entirely different coupe utility bodies were available for this gen of Falcon. The Australian Falcon utility, or AFU, differed in having a shorter rear overhang than North American models, a cargo box that extended farther forward than the rear window and shorter doors, while the Argentinian version also shared the sedan's overall length and short doors, adding higher and more squared off cargo box sides. The Ranchero evolved along with the Falcon in '64, being just a little larger along with its parent and using the same basic body style for 64 and 65 the years. In 1965, the 4.7-liter 289 V8 replaced the discontinued 2.6-liter 4.3-liter motor, and an alternator replaced the generator in all Ford cars. Okay, so that'll be it. So for my next video will be about the Gen 3 from 66 to 67. So that'll be it. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.